I found out that I wanted to be a photographer when I was 14 years old. I was in a writing program called Young Chicago Authors. And so they offered other classes, and one of them was a photography class. So I took it and I just got hooked. I loved it. I fell in love with it to the point that I stopped writing as much. Like they had to remind me that, okay, this is a writing program. You need to write some more. Although my intent was to photograph ritualistic things within a community, the community I'm from is Inglewood. So quite naturally, that's where my comfort zone is. That's where I wanted to really be able to document those images in that community. But I didn't set out to, I'm going to photograph Inglewood. It was just merely that's the community that I'm from, and that's the project that I wanted to work on. So as people started to see the work and respond to it, it was apparent that it had a larger context. The curator understood the larger context, which is communities like Inglewood don't get the visibility of normalcy that it should. It's only recognized for violence and crime. But for me as a photographer, I was just shooting the neighborhood that I was from with the intent to focus on rituals that were carried over from unbeknownst to people in the community, from African traditions that we still operate, that we still do in an urban environment, to kind of document urbanized African traditions within a community like Inglewood. At the same time, there was this flip side objective, which was to show another side of Inglewood that most people and outsiders don't see. So it was kind of a dual purpose, but for me as the artist, showing the flip side of Inglewood was not my intent. So what motivated me to do it was just creatively. It was several reasons. Creatively, I was at a place where I had my ongoing project from the inside, which is literally just my street photography. So I was just at a point creatively where I wanted to, focus a little more and have the next step be doing work that I have to plan for instead of just street photography. So I was just ready to be a little bit more focused and intentional with my work, and I thought this was a great opportunity to do it. And then to be paired with another artist. So it really allowed me the opportunity to gain some experience as an artist, to work with another artist, because I had never done that before, because photography is so, you're just in your own world, you don't need anybody else, and that's pretty much it. So I was really ready to kind of stretch myself creatively, so that was interesting. And then not only just the subject matter in general, I really understood the context that my work would fall within, kind of showing another side of a community that's just, beset with negative images. I didn't mind taking on being like a representative of the community. I was just really excited to be able to do something that was going to creatively challenge me a bit, and then also have the potential to show people another side of a community that I'm from that they might not have known otherwise. So it was those things that made me just really excited to do the project.